Morning. Morning. I was just out for a wee walk. And we're up in Glen Doll. This way, Paddy. We're up in Glen Doll. And that's the visitor centre just back there. And it's snowy. It's all snowy. I wasn't expecting this, but it's all snowy. Mountains have got a lovely wee dusting of snow on them. Ah, it's beautiful. It was raining when I left the house this morning. Early rise, 4 o'clock. Left the house about 4:30. 3 hours to get here. It's a wee bit slow the last wee bit because the roads were quite snowy. So, and our plan today is to take a wee wander up Jocks Road. Quite a lot of history, this area. So the plan is to take a walk up Jocks Road and hopefully visit Tolmount and Tom Buidhe and Davy's Bourach. It's a bit of a kind of sad story, I'll talk about that later on, but it's a sad story, a bit of a disaster. Why that Bourach was built and stuff like that, so I'll tell you about that later on. But anyway, for now, just got to enjoy the scenes. Enjoy the scenery. There's a bit of blue sky, but we'll wait and see. So, come along, join us. Jocks Road, Davy's Bourach, and hopefully Tolmount and Tom Buidhe as we make our way up here on a lovely snowy morning. So today's wee walk sees me visiting two Munros, Tolmount and Tom Buidhe from Glen Doll. Starting at the Glen Doll Visitor Centre, we will first make our way along the historic Jocks Road till we reach the small shelter known as Davy's Bourach. From Davy's Bourach we'll make our way off the path, across the wee burn and up to our first Munro of the day, Tom Buidhe. From here it should be a relatively short walk down and back up to Tolmount, our second Munro. After visiting Tolmount, we will make our way back to Davy's Bourach and Jocks Road, taking us back to the Glen Doll car park for a well-earned coffee and a wee piece of cake. A beautiful area this, absolutely beautiful. And Jocks Road, wow, it's certainly an area that once in the past people have decided that it's worth fighting for. So I think the story goes back to the 1880s, and I think it was a chap called Duncan Macpherson who returned here from Australia. So he was a sheep farmer and he had a whole load of cash to burn. So he decided to buy this estate, the Glen Doll estate, which includes this area we're walking through just now. Wow. So now that your man Mr Macpherson's got his new land and he's decided to restrict access through it, a battle ensued. A wee square go, as we call it up here. A wee fight ensued, and the newly formed Scottish Rights of Way Society weighed right in, and this went all the way, I believe, to like the High Court, or they went to the highest court in the land anyway. And I think there was that much astucia about it that it ended up nearly bankrupting both parties, because they spent that much money on the old lawyers and stuff like that, and spent a bit of time in court. Up there is normally Jocks Road, and you see this up here. Jocks Road, I call it, but somehow this trail seems to be shut. There are a lot of trees down up there, so I'm not sure. There is a diversion sign here, so I think I don't want to be climbing over trees and up and down things, so I'll take the diversion, see where that takes me. Right, come on Paddy, this way. I'll take the diversion, see where that goes for there. I'm not sure, but we'll wait and see. Jocks Road diversion. Up here. So, after all the court cases and stuff, in 1886, the court actually found in favour of a jock and the Scottish Right Away Society. And I mean, after that there was a whole century worth of legislation and to's and fro's, and that basically gives us some of the freedoms we've got to roam in Scotland today. So there you go, Jocks Road, that's a wee story. The chap's name was Jock Winter. He was a local shepherd, I believe, but obviously realised that this is worth fighting for and our right to roam is important. Anyway, I'm yabbling on. So there's a wee diversion back there, so I'm hoofing it a bit here. I'm hoofing it a wee bit, but it's absolutely beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. That sun's coming up behind us. Fantastic. Winter wonderland. A winter wonderland. Paddy, come out there. Go on. Good boy. So, one of the things I was really keen to see, and that's why I wanted to do these two Munros from Glen Doll. You can do them from the other side, but I wanted to do them here. I wanted to see Davy's Bourach, a kind of shelter built by a chap called Davy Glen, who's a local chap, 1960s, following the 1959 New Year's Day tragedy up here. So I've really been looking forward to seeing that. So we'll have a wee chat about that when we get further up, because that's a sad story, and one that I'll tell you once we get up here a wee bit. But we're just going through the trees just now. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful part of the world. Wow, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is it walking up that glen, that wee river? Absolutely gorgeous. There's a wee bridge up here which takes us across this burn, and I'm a wee bit, there's quite a lot of snow up there. I wasn't expecting that, so we just need to see how we go on. Aye, more snow than what I thought. Right, up to this wee bridge, let's go. Right, what we got? Come on, here. So that's us out the trees now, and we're on the pass proper. Take a bit of height in here. So as I was saying, we should be seeing Davy's Bourach in about half an hour once we got this pass up here. And Davy's Bourach was built following a tragedy in this area in 1959. So in 1959, New Year's Day, there was 5 men. They left from Braemar. I think they were at the youth hostel in Braemar, and their plan was to walk the road between Braemar over Tolmount to Glen Doll. So I think all in that's about 14-15 miles. Experienced men. I think one was the president of the walking club, one was the vice president, one was the chairman, and there was a younger chap as well. The 5 men were from the Universal Hiking Club in Glasgow, and they were last seen by a local farmer as they left Braemar, and he commented on the fact that it was wet, cold, some sleet, and it wasn't ideal conditions. So unfortunately, a storm overtook them, and as they approached Tolmount, they changed their route. We don't know if they changed their route due to navigational error, or if they changed their route to a more sheltered route. However, they changed their route, and unfortunately they all perished, all 5 of them. Because of the weather, it was a few days before they were able to raise the alarm, their families who had went by car rather than walking, and it was difficult for a rescue operation because of the blizzards. However, once the rescue operation started, the men were all found, but it took several months to find the men. There was a local chap, Davy Glen, and Davy Glen knows these hills really well, and he was determined to find them, and I think he found several of the party. But as I say, some were found quick, but some were found months later. And just up here, Davy built a shelter, which is known as Davy's Bourach, and met in as a memorial plaque. So we'll see that when we go up here, and Davy's Bourach, which is sad, sad story. Oh wow, Paddy, brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. View down the glen. This snow must have all fallen last night because there's no other footsteps. But I'm making a good way. It's a bit of thawing. That sun out. But absolutely beautiful. Fingers crossed it stays clear. Make our way up this last wee bit. Right, come on Patrick. Wow, what a beautiful view. What a beautiful view. Beautiful. Oh. Oh. Davy's Bourach. As it's out here, hopefully not anybody in. Don't know. Don't think so. Paddy, come on in here. I'll show you inside. It's dark. A wee platform anyway to sleep in. What do you think, Paddy? I tell you what, this would be a shelter if you were up here in a storm, wouldn't it, Paddy? Big sleeping platform. All insulated. Well, not insulated. Right, come on, let's go. Let's go. So that's us leaving Davy's Bourach and heading up to the Munros now. I'm not sure in what order I'm going to do them, but I'll wait and see. Get a wee bit further in here. Got to the highest point, which I believe is called CAIRNGORMS. So I'm going to head for that first. Then I'll make a decision as to what I'm going to do. Right, let's go. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. So our first Munro is up here somewhere. There isn't really any paths to speak of. So I'm just going to plough right across and up. Just came right across there. So just got to plough on up. Paddy's following me. I'm making tracks and he's following. Right. A lot of peat hags and that about here. So just make our way up here anyway. We're at just under 800 metres. So that's about 100 odd metres up there to go. Wee bit of distance, but up there. Got across this burn and straight up that hill. Right, let's go, let's go. Oh wow, I'm going to try and find somewhere suitable to cross over here. It's not going to be there anyway. I was not expecting this. Paddy, oh, it's hard work. We're nearly up, but the snow is deep, so it's slow going. There's no tracks or anything like that, so kind of ploughing through. So I think I'll come back this way if I've went to the bother of making these tracks. I'll come back this way. Paddy's alright. Aren't you, Paddy? What have you done to your face? Right, let's get up to this first one. I think I've skite in here in my bum when I come back. These are my tracks. I'll run up and down the camera.
Our first Munro of the day, Tom Buidhe, standing at 957 metres.
So this is us at Tom Buidhe. Patrick's here. It's cold and the clag's coming in, so I'm not sure what we're going to do. That's Tolmount, oops, that's Tolmount just across there. So it's no far. So I'm just going to go for it. Head over there and then back down and back along the way we came. So should be quite quick getting over there, but if we need to abandon ship, we'll abandon ship. I don't want to be out here if the clag comes in. So we'll see how we go. Right, we ready, Paddy? Over to Tolmount. Right, let's go, let's go. Oh! Paddy, come on, pal. Oof. So we're getting there. We're nearly up the top of Tolmount. Another 10-15 minutes. But the clag's coming in. So I'm going to go up here and then get straight off. I don't want to be caught up here in this. Go up here and go off and get back down to Davy's Bourach for lunch, I think. Right, last wee bit. Right, come on, let's go. Yes.
Our second Munro of the day, Tolmount, standing at 958 metres.
Fantastic. Oh. Oh dear. This is at the top of Tolmount. Yay, Patrick, here! Oh, it's a hard going up through that snow. We're in the clag a wee bit, but the sun's just trying to break out. It's a wee bit cold, so we're not going to hang about here very much longer. But what we'll do is, Paddy, we'll go back down, pick up the track, head back to Davy's Bourach. Hopefully we're down below the cloud there and we'll get our tea there. I think that's the best idea. Aye. It's a bit cold up here, so I'm going to put a jacket on and head down, but fantastic. Right, wee jacket on, we'll head down. Right Paddy, this way pal, come on. Paddy! Paddy's away himself. Oh, here he's here. Right. Right, we'll get heading back down. We'll get heading back down and get our tea. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we are. Cameras find it difficult to focus with a complete white out almost. You can see the rocks and stuff, but difficult to see just exactly where we are. So I'm just walking on a bearing on my map, but it's really quite strange because the perspective of things is completely wrong. I thought I saw people standing and it was like 2 feet in front of me and it was just a tiny wee rock. But I thought it was people further away, but it's really strange. The camera's struggling to pick it up. I'll show you. That's it there. That's what we've got now. It's very difficult to even see where you're going. So we just need to take our time. Just need to take our time. Get back safe. Right. Put this away now because I need to concentrate. So we've made it back to Davy's hut. Me Paddy, hard gone. So we've got to sit here and get a wee bit of lunch. Come on Paddy, we'll sit here, get a wee bit of lunch. Aye. Hard gone. What we got for lunch today? We've got some Scotch eggs. No Paddy, we've got some pork pies, some cheese, and Paddy's got some biscuits. You've got a wee bit of pork pie as well. And you Paddy, got a bit of pork pie? Right, let's go. Get the icicles off your eyes. Right, let's go, lunchtime, lunch. Oh. Here, Paddy. So I had a wee bit of lunch. Got to head back now, so I'll get back in the van. Everything we've seen, we're going the same way, so you can't see anything now. It's all clagged in. So it's all clagged in. So that's me back down, just down at the wee bridge. I think my original route that I planned actually hadn't come through those trees. But you could see, come on Paddy, you could see, you can't, I don't think you can go through that easily way now. It's like pick up sticks in there. So I think that'd be safe. That full forest is lying over. So I don't know if that's maybe the way people went originally, but aye, so just going down this wee bridge and then along the track and all the way up back to the car, which is pretty straightforward. Right, that's us back in the van. Paddy, we're safe. I think that was probably about 6.5 hours. But I'll check. I'll put the wee stats up. But aye, very good. It was a really good walk. Pretty straightforward, but when the clag came in, navigating off that second Munro along Jocks Road and back to the Bourach was pretty difficult because I had no idea. Very difficult. It was just all white. And Jock, by the way, you're punching above your weight. It's not a road at all. It's not even a path, man. I was expecting the M8 wouldn't be Paddy. There was nothing there. But that wee fresh fall of snow just obviously covered everything. But aye, Jocks Road was good. I enjoyed it. Some great views up there. Some absolutely spectacular views this morning. But then going over the second Munro, the clag just kind of covered in, so we never really seen very much on the second one. So that's us back, all changed, fed and watered, used the toilet here at Glen Doll car park, and we've got to make our way home. It's about 3 hours to go home, so that's 4 o'clock, so about 7 time we're home, so that's a good old day. Right, but thanks again for watching, and thanks for all your comments and support over the last couple of years. It's been great. Paddy, you saying cheerio? He's too busy washing himself. Right, from a lovely Glen Doll, we'll catch you the next time when we're out for a wee walk. Right, cheers, bye, 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 bye.